Hi there, Gemini. It's Rebecca from Birds and the Bees Tarot. Today I will be doing a love reading for you. This is actually a relationship spread between you and your person. If you are a sun sign, a sun sign Gemini, you can always look at your North Node or your True Node, which is a Sagittarius, if this doesn't resonate. You can also look at your Venus sign if you're a feminine energy, and your Mars sign if you're a masculine energy. There's also the Eros and the Psyche sign as well, which is asteroids in the sky. So you can have a look on that cafe astrology, where you'll be able to do your natal chart. Now, if you've got a problem with doing that, Gemini, you can always email me and I can sort that out for you. That's no problem at all. If also I'm using my tarot deck, so if you'd like to purchase that tarot deck that I have designed, you can pre-order that in the description box down below, and I can send that out to you. Also, if you want a personal reading, the description box is below, and be aware of scammers. I will never contact you. You need to contact me through the email address that is below, and then I can organise that for you. Okay, so what we're going to do, Gemini, is get your first card out for you, and it's in regard to your current feelings on this situation. Okay, so the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about you're possibly waiting for an offer to be, someone to make an offer to you. It doesn't have to be. You may be bored actually with an offer that you've already received as well. Like you might be like, oh, is that all you're going to offer? I was expecting like the fourth cup, as well as, I don't just want one cup. I want 4 cups. So you might have been waiting for a while for something to come through, and you've only been offered like a really, just a small thing. You may feel like you've missed out on opportunities for abundance as well. So at this time, it's probably a good time to meditate. You may be frustrated and bored, and you're not really appreciating what you have. So stability leading to boredom. So you may have been doing the same thing for a long time, or as I said, you may also have received an offer and that may not have been good enough, like you were expecting a lot more than what you have received, but we will have a look at that further as we go on. The Four of Cups talks about you also may have a Cancer placement in your chart as well. The Cups and that position is a cardinal. A Gemini is actually a mutable sign, so you're very flexible and comfortable with change. And I've just, there's like about 15 cards on, not 15, but close to 15. 5 cards on the floor and 3 on the table. But there's no way that I can take all that, otherwise I would definitely be here all night. So we're just going to put those back in the pile and start again. Well, not start again. So the next card out will be for your person's feelings. Now, this could be someone that you're in a relationship with, someone that you have your eye on, someone that's possibly coming into your, your sphere quickly, like soon, that you're unaware of, or this could be someone that you are potentially going out on a date with or something like that. Okay, so the next card out to talk about your person is the Ace of Coins. Now, this person is very driven in their money, business, or home environment. They may have just started a new career, a new class, or maybe building a house or a new sort of health plan. They're more than likely going to be an earth sign, so probably a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, but we're going to find out and clarify as we go along. Okay, so your connection together is the next card out. Connection together. They could be very focused just on their career and their money. Okay, so we're going to get out a card, please, Spirit, for the connection together between Gemini and their person, please. What's the connection together like between them? Or going to be like between them? Okay, Ten of Cups. You may have been together in a past life. The connection together is a very loved up one, like it's a very suitable connection together, like it's a loving union. It's basically, Ten of Cups is really the second best card in the deck. So you've got the Sun and then you've got the Ten of Cups. So in regards to this, Ten of Cups for me, this is my card of a twin flame union. Doesn't have to be, it can just be a soulmate as well. I would say that you have had previous, this could be someone from your past or someone from, you've had a past relationship with in a past life, so you know them already and that's why you gel together really well. Now remember, this, it could be someone that's coming into your life. This could be someone that you already know or someone that you're in a relationship with. Okay, so the next card out will be, what are your relationship strengths? So what is Gemini and strength? Okay, the King of Swords that I've got here. The King of Swords is a card that very good in business, so you're able to actually communicate really well. It doesn't have to be business, but you are very good at communication, because the swords are all about communication, telling the truth, intellect and thought. So you're very gelled together in the mind, like you've got really good, you might even finish each other's sentences. You might be very similar in personality. Or you might have things, hobbies that you like, or you know, as I said, a twin flame connection can be a difficult one. It's a push and pull sort of thing. So if you can imagine a magnet, like you sort of pull together and then you are, you know, pushed apart as well, because you are very similar. So you, like each time together, you mirror each other. So if you're going through something, they're sort of going through it, like either just before or just after. So you both recognize that. So that then repels you. So that sends you off into a spin of healing as well. So this is why you get on really well in some ways, but you can repel others. But you always reach back to each other because you are so, as I said, a magnet. So magnets, you know, just click together. Okay, so you've got the Judgment card here. The Judgment talks about, it can talk about someone from your past as well. So that's why you gel together. The Judgment card can be talking about a spiritual union. You can see on this card is the angel and the bird and the bee there in front of the angel, sort of getting their dose of karma or whatever it is. So this could be a very karmic relationship. So as I said, a twin flame union, or a very, you know, a powerful soulmate union. So you're very, drawn to each other. So, and your karma is always together, like you teach each other what you need to learn in this lifetime. So, so that's sort of what the relationship strengths are. is that you are able to finish each other's sentences probably, or feed off each other. You have like a special understanding between each other. So there's total transparency. Because you have both possibly had a spiritual awakening, or you don't know of that yet, but because we're going to find out what your weakness is, but this is your strength, that you do sort of know each other. You feel like you know each other from a previous life, or you just gel together. So it's an easy relationship to have, but you also can force each other apart with, different ideas, or, lessons that you need to learn in this lifetime. Okay, so the relationship weaknesses. Let's find out what your relationship weaknesses are between Gemini and their person, please. Okay. The Seven of Swords, that you basically stick up. The weaknesses are that you stick up for yourselves, and you're very stubborn. Like you're not likely to stand down. Like one of you are both at loggerheads, and once you stick, you want to stick to what you believe in. So this keeps you stuck, even though you can get out. This person's in front of these bars, so they can get out and release. But because you're stubborn and you want to stick up for yourself, you clash because of that. You are able to get out of it, but you're going to have to work out a solution to actually get out of it. All right, let's see. Will this relationship be successful? We're going to get a card for that. Will this relationship be successful, please, Spirit, for Gemini and their person? Will this relationship be successful for Gemini and their person? Twin flame union is very hard. It's a very hard union to come in contact with. So if you meet your twin flame, you usually meet them when you're quite young, and you sort of have this on and off sort of thing. But that's too many cards. I can't take that. Just one or two will do, please, Spirit. Will the relationship be successful for Gemini and their person? Gemini and their person, please. Will the relationship be successful? Okay, well, that was flipped out. Okay, the Five of Cups. You both feel like you don't want to miss out on anything. So you are too busy concentrating on what you have missed out on instead of what you have. So instead of thinking about what we haven't done, what we haven't completed, how about, or what you may have lost, you need to concentrate on what you do have together. So you can see in this card, I've designed it. So there's 3 kites that aren't flying, but there's still 2 in the sky. So you need to concentrate on the 2 that are up in the sky and not what you have lost previously. Not concentrate so much on the past, and concentrate on moving forward together. And hopefully you can break down this barrier of sticking to your guns all the time, so then you can get out, so then you don't feel stuck. Okay, so I'm going to clarify a couple of these cards for you. I'm going to clarify the Four of Cups for you, Gemini, just to give you probably a little bit more information to how you're feeling about the relationship. So clarifying the Four of Cups, please. Just one card to clarify the Four of Cups for Gemini, please, at this time. Okay, we've got 2. All right. So we have got the Fool. So you're ready to take a leap of faith. Like you've you believe that, you know, you've done your work and you're wanting to just go head on. You just want to go into this relationship. The sun in reverse talks about it's probably still pretty good. Like it's a very the sun is the best card in the deck. So you see this as your sunshine. In reverse, it's the same. It's just to a lesser extent. So you've still got the feelings of, you know, when is this going to happen? I'm sick of this. That there are going to be delays. So you may have a negative mindset as well. So, or you're self-doubting whether this is going to happen. So you need to be confident, and you need to tune out of that negative mindset. So you need to find some sort of inspiration, and get out of that negativity, and everything that you say must be, because every time that you say something negative, the universe hears negative. Like they hear, oh, this isn't going to work, or I'm sick of this, or you got to say to yourself, this is working. I feel great. I'm happy. We're going to have this union. This is happening for us. So that's what you've got to sort of concentrate on, those positive words instead of the negative words and the negative. Maybe if you're around negative people as well, you need to sort of limit the contact that you have with the negative people, because they can bring you down. So if you've got a really good mindset and you're up, it's not going to take long if you're around negative people for that negative vibe to rub off on you. So limit that contact. Okay, so I am going to get another card out for the challenges. We already know that you're probably very stubborn and is sort of like you stick up for yourselves, and you feel stuck. So this relationship sort of doesn't go anywhere. You feel like you're probably just going around in circles, and it's either you or them that are doing that. So you're always stuck all the time and you never go anywhere. It always doesn't move forward. Okay, so let's get a further card out for the relationship weaknesses. So a clarification card for the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Seven of Wands and Eight of Swords, please. Just one clarifier for those two cards. Okay. Well, those three slipped out. Okay, so what you're needing to do is you're needing to take your time in thinking about this. Like, I know that you're probably going around in circles, but you need to make some heavy decisions. You don't have to go fast, but you need to make more of a stable connection. The Knight of Pentacles talks about a stable connection, absolutely sure that you're going to get there, communicate that to each other, that you are going to make a commitment to each other. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles does take forever to get there, but they are guaranteed to get there. So this is going to get there, but you need to turn around you need to turn around this weakness into a positive. We've also got the Hierophant there. So you may have been married previously, there might be someone that's still married or still got connections to a past relationship. You need to sort of move ahead of that and get that sort of before this relationship can move forward, because you can't take the past relationship into the future, because guess what? You don't all fit in. You need to clear and sort out your past relationship and then go into your new one. Okay, so if you want to make a commitment together, you need to sort out this feeling stuck and also sticking up, like getting like stubborn. Like you need to be on each other's same page. So you need to stick up for them and they need to stick up for you. So then you are both in each other's corners, and you need to create that more supportive energy to move forward. So you need to make that guaranteed commitment that, yes, okay, it might take a while, but we are committed to getting there, and you do get there. Okay, so the Hierophant can talk about a psychic, being psychic and being both spiritual and knowing, because, well, if you've had this past life connection, you're going to know. Like if you've both been through karmic lessons and learnt lessons in this union, well, you are going to know that. You're going to feel that. Okay, so the Hierophant can also talk about, well, it's psychic, spiritual, as I said, traditional. So you may have even been married before in a past life. I don't know what your situation is now. You may want to be that committed people to each other. You may also be taking on, if maybe you might want to seek out some counselling or something so you can hold the relationship together. It's basically a card of service to spirit. So if you need to do some meditation together, you may find the answers if you are that way inclined. But to get on the same page, you are going to have to do your work, because this is your weaknesses we're talking about here. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune as the next card out. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about being in a new cycle, but as it is reversed, that's going to probably be a little bit different. So this talks about karma, a need to relinquish control, the ups and downs of life. So you may have had some misfortune, but you do, if you want to stay in love with someone, you need to let go of your ego. That's how you keep the relationship. You both, like spiritual energy, you got to release the ego and stop thinking that, that you may be better than someone else, or you're both in this together. And if you support each other and you are already psychically connected, because it is a very psychic, spiritual connection, this one. You need to be relinquish control and do the ups and downs together. So that's your weaknesses. Okay, so the outcome of this is what you're looking at the moment is you're concentrating on the past. You're concentrating on what you've lost together and not on what you have together. So I'm going to get another card out for you for that one. Just to maybe give you a little bit more idea of the actual, whether this relationship will be successful or not. Okay, can I please have another clarification card for will our relationship be successful for Gemini and their person, please? I can't take that many. It's like 10. What they're trying to tell me. What are they trying to tell me? There might be something wrong with the card. Because I don't normally take reversals, that's why. So maybe they're spitting out all of these cards at me to say, have a look at your cards, love. Fix it all up, would you? No, they're all up the right way. Those are the ones just flipped out. Okay, so clarifying, or another card for will our relationship be successful for Gemini and their person, please? Will Gemini and their person. Okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So you started the reading with the Four of Cups, and you are ending the relationship with the Four of Pentacles. Now, one of you or both of you are holding onto your money really tightly, so possibly you're not sharing your financial with each other, or you may have lost a lot of money in the past. That could be what the problem is. One of you or both of you are holding onto your emotions too tightly. So let's have a look at the Four of Pentacles for you. Okay, so if you can get over those weaknesses and you can look back on the reading and just sort of concentrate on what they are and what's going to be keeping you from being successful, what you need to do is have, this card talks about having savings and success. So you need to concentrate on being generous to each other and accepting each other's worth. Just going with the flow of the universe, and not putting time limits on, the end result. Just enjoy each day as it comes. So make feelings of gratitude for being together, or concentrating on the future and not what's on there. So if you're having negative thoughts, this is going to delay your progress. Both of you need to think positively and save some money, ground yourselves and keep stable and go with the flow of the universe. Be gratitude and help others in times of need if you can. So that's what that's talking about. So let the past go and concentrate on what you have got. Okay, so I'm going to pull you an oracle card for this relationship, and we're going to see what the guidance is for you, Gemini. What's the guidance for Gemini and their person, please, Spirit? What's the guidance for Gemini and their person? Okay, well, we've got like 10 there, so I'm just going to pick out one. Well, not 10, but 3. I don't have time to do like 3, and I'm sure you don't want to listen to 3. Okay. All right, we've got loss, grief, sadness, but also resurrection. That's probably the most important word there. So this is number 20. We are in Mercury retrograde, and that does go direct on the 18th. We've also got Mars going direct. Well, here it's tomorrow, the 12th. So you are going to get your mojo back. And there are, like with Mars direct, you're going to be overcoming those roadblocks. So in your love life, you're going to be creating more clarity and stability. So that's actually going to help you. So the sun enters Aquarius after being in Capricorn since the end of December. And there's also a new moon in Aquarius on the 21st. So that is sort of the relaunch of Age of Aquarius. So we sort of began the Age of Aquarius way back in 2012. From the age of Pisces. So we're moving away from Christianity and moving into more of a spiritual world where we're under sort of one person that guides us, etc. I mean, we all call different things, but it's more stepping away from all the different religious types and just trying to come under the one banner. Okay, so loss. The card. This card signifies a loss or disappointment of some kind. Perhaps a hope or dream you had now seems destined to fail. Or perhaps someone you love moves away, or a partnership seems likely to end. Yet this card also signifies resurrection, which means that perceived loss will either not eventuate, or what you lose will be returned to you in a new way or form. Gaia, the Earth Mother, oversees the whole event. Feel her love guidance this very moment. She is here for you and will never leave you. For Gaia and you are one eternally. The wheels of life keep turning. Life is never still. Yet every transformation turns the wheel a little closer to the starting point. And once this point is reached, a new cycle begins and the journey continues. There is no end without a new beginning. Okay, so the affirmation for you, Gemini, is nothing is missing. Things simply change form. My life is forever transforming to ever greater love. The earth and I are one. I am forever protected and guided by love. Spirituality, there is neither beginning nor end. So if you can overcome these weaknesses and concentrate on what you do have and not what you haven't got, also get into your positive talk and not concentrate on the negative or be around negative energies, you will be able to successfully sustain this relationship. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Gemini. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I will talk to you in the next reading. Okay, see you later. Bye.